Hello, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good night over there, whatever you are. So we're in our governance call for the Meta Pool DAO. So thank you very much, everybody, for coming in. There's going to be a little bit of a noise on my side. It's just, well, we have a 59-day kid. So anyhow, that's my third startup, long term startup. So anyhow. Thank you very much, everybody. Lucio, hey, my friend, how's everything?
Everything is going great.
Well, no panic on our side, right? It's like we're not an AI company, so
No,
so
I
everything
never bought
everything.
Nvidia, so no problem.
Exactly. Anyhow, yeah, we were not traders, so it's not in our genes to get into any type of trades at all. But anyhow,
Except losing meme coins. I'm very good at that. Yeah, yeah. Losing money on
exactly,
meme coins
exactly.
is the best I do. Yeah, yeah. At trading.
Exactly. Well, not even that, right? I think it's something that we got in a little bit late. We'll talk about that some more. But more so is it's great. It's 2025. It's our fourth year being on mainnet, coming soon in around 7 months. So it's in no, so 6 months. Sorry, I'm already I'm already in February. It's still it's still January. So anyhow, it's good to see everybody here. Abraham, Angel, Rose, Marcela. Thank you very much. Max One. Regards all the way to Asia. So thank you very much for coming in here. I think it's been quite a bit of a well, exciting start to the year, right? It's like we saw Trump getting on the meme coin train. So anyhow, I think we have an agenda right now. So let's stick to it. I know it's late over there in Asia, so we want to be mindful. I know also congratulations to everybody. It's Lunar New Year over there, right? Or Chinese New Year. So thank you very much for coming in. Although you must be celebrating New Year's, but anyhow, let's get on to it. Let me share my screen. There you go. So governance call number 14. So it's gonna be just Lucio and myself this time. I know last time we had Mateo here, who's running our sub DAO for Asia Pacific. But anyhow, so let's get this started. So okay, so Q1 2025. What's in the agenda? We got the meme coins round. We got the professional node operator program. And we also got the University of Zurich scholarships. I think we did that last year with well, good amount of success, to be honest. Right? It's been quite a bit of time since we've not talked about the results from it, and this will give us a chance to talk about it. More importantly, what's coming and why are we doing this, right? So anyhow, so let's get to it. First thing on the agenda, milestones for Q1 2025. There's a couple of things going on. More important, I think we are about to embark on a new journey with a new protocol. Lucio, you want to go through what's happening on the protocol side level?
Yes, yes. With the story protocol will be our focus on integrating. It has been our focus for the past weeks on the development team. We are putting a lot of priority there. Looks like it is a quite interesting project story. It has a ton of support, mainly from A16Z, that is causing, let's say, a quite of FOMO in the entire space. Well, the people we met from the project are, seems to be great guys, very straightforward and very capable. So we are going full on integrating a story protocol liquid staking on Meta Pool before their own mainnet launch to be ready. We will be at the start. We will be OG with the story, and looks looks it will have a very very nice potential. To be honest with you, it's EVM compatible, so it's not a new tech. So all good on that side. If you want me to continue
Yeah.
with the
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Continue with the other ones. Just a little bit of overview on story, right? So we're getting the contracts audited by Nethermind and BlockSec. We're also talking to Halburn, which we already did an audit for us. So anyhow, so we're onboarding new security audit firms and also well-known ones. But anyhow, let's continue with the other two.
yeah, we also, this is not so technical, but possibilities. We added liquidity swap, liquidity for swap STACP for ICP, and also to swap MP Sol for Sol. That's on Orca. That is also available on Jupiter and Solana. So that is, let's say, creating all the required, um, let's say, tools in order to make MP Sol uh, easier to use. To be honest, I am very happy with that. And Pisol is always a couple of points on top of all the APY from LSTs on Solana, so it's a safe and good way to extract a couple of yield points on top of liquid staking on Solana right now. We need more let's say awareness of MPSol. Think that maybe we can push on this 2025.
Yeah, I think the liquidity swap pools are something important, right? We understand that it's permissionless; anybody can set it up. But again, right, like who's going to provide the liquidity? In this case, we decided to do it ourselves, especially on the ICP liquidity swap pool. This is something that has been ongoing for the last couple of months. We kind of drag our feet a little bit on this one. We want to be totally honest on it. It's just price volatility has been quite big on ICP, and it's always a risk, right? We're passing on USDC, USDT to buy ICP and all that stuff, and it's not something like I said. We're not traders, right? We're not hedging this anywhere else, right? Maybe we should, but anyhow, at the end of the day, it's like we either build product or we do treasury management. We should do a much better job there. But anyhow, at the moment, we're doing the best we can, right? Um,
Um, Abraham,
Go right ahead.
it is already on Jupiter, but the problem is that until you get some kind of volume and activity, it is marked at not verified. But you can right now swap MSOL, MPSOL for Sol or for any other token on Jupiter, no problem.
Yeah, getting the ball rolling there is something we're gonna focus on after launching on Story. I think one of the big learnings this year or last year was that yeah, we launched on ICP, we also launched on Solana, and it was kind of a mixture of mixed signals, right? And not really focusing on one protocol. That was a mistake, right? That was a big mistake. And so what we're doing with Story Protocol is we're going to focus for the first 3 months on Story only, right? Because at the end of the day, this is what happens, right? You are getting exposure to the Story token or IP, it's called, and then you go to Meta Pool, right? You see the socials, you see Telegram, you see Discord, and you see it's lots of protocols, right? And you're like, okay, is this like an OG project? And it sends something, and it sends the wrong signal. So this time we learn, and this time we're going to be focusing full on with Story Protocol. There are some cool campaigns also happening, and so we really want to onboard Story Protocol community users into our DAO, right? Slowly but surely. First taking them into liquid staking, and then the next steps. So and I think that and part of it is this, right? You focus on it, you create a liquidity swap pool as well, right? And you collaborate with the different dexes as well. And so that's something that we didn't do on ICP and we didn't do on Solana, right? And so again, we're learning from our mistakes, but this time we really want to make it count. Um, Now that goes to say as well to the liquidity swap pool MP Sol. So anyhow, so I think that's something really important for us. Um, Now going into products, I think this is well, we'll put in next time products slash services, right? So we have the professional node operator program. We announced this last year. We kind of gave a heads up and a little bit of a alpha on the redacted fireside chat with Deutsche Telekom. So we're ready to run this program. We already have it's oversubscribed. Alan and Franco have been doing an excellent job here, right? Onboarding node operators. More news on this. The big announcement is coming later in the year at Token 2049 Dubai. We will be at Staking Summit this time with a big announcement there regarding the professional node operator program. So, very important here. If you want to run a node, interested in running a node for Near Protocol, do reach out to us either on Telegram, Discord, and we'll send you a form so you can sign up. Understand that this is an 18-month endeavor, so you will be committed to running that node for 18 months in order for Meta Pool DAO to allocate the initial seat delegation, in order for you to have a seat at the node operator validator set. And so anyhow, so this is something really cool. We'll go into it later on. Now, DAO and governance. Well, we'll continue to this discussion after the slides. So just go through it really quick. We did grants number 10 for the meme coin wars. We did that in partnership with Mite. Shout out to the Mite team. We did grants. We're doing today. We're launching grants number 11, meme coin wars again. This time with meme.cooking. So really excited about this. MPDAO grants 12 is coming as well. So yes, we'll continue to do grants. We'll go into this in a little bit of an explainer why we changed dynamics here. But anyhow, these are milestones for Q1 2025. Anything you'd like to add before we go to the next slide, Lucio?
No, 100%. That the main war is today, so be ready to have some fun. And we are also including AI into Senior Pool, so be ready for some news there related to meme wars.
Exactly. So we are embracing AI just a little bit, right? Trying to kick the tires on it. We supported DeepSeek as soon as they launched it on Senor Pool. So please ping it, right? Poke with it. A big opportunity here is that there's a voting power assigned to Senor Pool, which Senor Pool is going to use it to vote for any of these meme coin projects that have launched. So if you go to our X account, you'll see that there's a couple of, let me put this right here. There's a couple of threads there. We're talking about launching this meme coin wars. And so it starts today, it ends in January 30th as well. Very important. We've how can I say, the window of voting has shortened. We saw that 5 days was a little bit too much, and 72 hours is what it's kind. We're trying to kind of we're how can I say, experimenting with the timeline, right? So it's going to be 72 hours. So how to vote is very easy. You lock up PDAO to gain voting power, and then you support your meme coin by voting for it. Same dynamic as voting for a grant. There's prices of 1200 near, 900 near, and 600 near for the first, second, and third. There's around 5 projects right now being voted. So we are funding and supporting most of these meme coin projects. So go ahead, go to metapool.app/vote, and then choose the meme coin grants and meme coins, I think it is. So let me just do this real quick. And then this one right here.
And also after the voting, we will At some point, it won't be very, let's say, not everybody will know, but we will be airdropping the meme coins to everybody that participated in the vote campaign. It's not necessary that your meme wins, but we will airdrop meme coins in proportion to the amount of voting you use. So
Exactly. So here's our last meme coins war round, right? So we saw there that Goti and Mariacho are the ones that are right now where we allocated the funding on their last on the Meta round. So as you can see, a lot of people voted, and this is one of the reasons why we kind of shifted gears, right? We were doing grants round, and we've never seen this level of voting. So I understand that people are more excited about memes, meme tokens, meme projects, or meme devs teams, right? And so we want to support them, right? At the end of the day, we feel that it's an integral part of crypto right now, right? And we saw it this past weekend with Donald Trump going ballistic, right? Two weekends ago, last weekend, no, sorry, 2 weekends ago, uh, that yeah, like it is what it is. Meme coins, meme tokens are here to stay. They're not going anywhere, and so definitely this is very important for us. We believe that we need to support this type of projects because at the end of the day, they're going to be an important part of the ecosystem as well, right? And we want to get more people exposure to our DAO, our staking protocol as well. And we believe this is a good way to do it. And so anyhow, so this is part of the reason why we supported this. So anyhow, it's gonna go live in a couple of hours. There's the timeline. Let me see if I can get it real quick for you guys. So it should be. Oh, let me grab the tweet, the thread, so that way we can check it out real quick. Um, and so this is gonna be the one. Here you go. So this is a thread. Let me put it right here. Let me share this tab. There you go. So I'm putting it all. So so these are the projects, right? So we got Spear on Near, that's one. They already got some nice traction there. Is the Near Games Hub. We got Dom underscore AI. This is the AI mind running near protocol. Um, so then we got Wato Meme, El Wato. Everybody love. If you love Star Wars, then you know who this guy is. If not, I do truly recommend going and seeing Clone Wars. We got Plebes as well, as XYZ. So Chihuahuas and Friends for Public Goods. So this is going to be something good. Also got something going on there. We got Snake Snaps. That's another one, right? So snaking our way into your meme dreams. Okay, so these are the projects that are going to be up and running. It's already on meme.cooking. So anyhow, so we're great to partner with these guys, and I believe that it's just an experiment we're doing, right? And for us, the most important thing right now is just keeping it fun, right? Again, right? I think we were taking ourselves a little bit too seriously, and it's all about just trying to understand what's going on, and more importantly for us is just trying to be top of mind for people that are being onboarded into the near ecosystem. It, that way, we can definitely well allocate support to those new builders coming in, right? And it seems that launching a meme coin project is building something on crypto. So anyhow, so here for the memes, staying for the staking, right? Anything else you'd like to comment here, Lucio?
no, 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 that is not as easy as it looks. And getting traction with a meme coin requires creativity and work. It is work. It is work. I'm on the technical side. There's something I don't really see, but it is work to grab attention, to create the narrative, to create the good vibes. So kudos to them. It's not easy. It's not that you can find, let's say, let's say, good teams that can Bitcoin. It's not that easy as it looks from the outside. So let's give them the support they deserve, and let's play. It's not as Claudio is saying, it's not serious. It's just playing and having fun and see who can win.
So we got a after this governance call, we're gonna go immediately into next spaces, right? So please join us, spread the word, right? At the end of the day, this is the DAO supporting projects on your protocol. Very important here. This is an initial experiment we're going to be running in all the blockchains we support. So more news on that as soon as we finish this round, this meme wars round. So just have fun. Very important. Understand that nothing that we say right now should be considered financial advice. Do your own research on the projects. We've done our due diligence on them, right? We know that the reason they're whitelisted is because they are serious people that want to build on top of new protocol, and we want to support them, right? And so this is something that we want to do. So please join us in our next X spaces after right after this right after this governance call. Anyhow, so let's continue with this. This is the next slide. Perfect. So professional node operator program. I think this is a really important one. We got some cool stuff here. Maybe Lucio, you want to talk about this delegation? How does it? What's the positive impact in our DAO? So go right ahead, Lucio.
Yeah. The idea is to, let's say, there's a main positive impact in the network itself, because we are onboarding really important organizations, let's say, on the traditional side, that start to seeing and mixing with the new Web3 space. And the good part for Meta Pool DAO itself is that, of course, we get this 3.5 million that you maybe saw on the stats.metapool.app. That's big, nice influx of NIR. This was all automatically distributed for the start. So at the beginning, it will be like a staking share, let's say, coming from the sky for everybody. At some point, as soon these enterprise these professional node operators start to comply with the milestones, maybe Metapool will start directing more stake to them. But in the meantime, it is good for everybody. We are increasing our protocol fees too, so this will impact not the next payment in 6 days, but the payment for January, that will be in February, will be increased sensibly by this staking. So let's go. And also this will increase the amount that we have for the grants, and also allow us to continue building with the part of the rewards we dedicate to operations. So all in all, a great news, and for us, for Meta Pool DAO, and also for the NIR ecosystem, I think.
Yeah, this is going to give us a little bit of a push for us to start to get more experimental on distribution of the protocol fees, right? I think we've done it for the better part of a year. I think a revision of it needs to be done. We're all for it, right? Supporting our community, but I think it comes into a point where we're reviewing it. We'll share more information on this, right? But we need to understand.
Yeah,
Go right ahead.
there will be tokenomics news in 2025, and of course we need to burn this. Keep it in mind, this is something the DAO voted last year. We will burn 250 million MPDAO. We will burn 25% of the supply. So this 2025 we will also improve on the tokenomics.
Yeah, yeah, we're committed to doing that. The best time to do it, we're still reviewing, right? I know there's been a lot of questions. We'll go into it in the in the in the Q&A section. But yes, we are committing to burning 250 million. A good percentage out of that is founder allocation, right? And so just be mindful of that. Now, very important, right? One of the things that we're doing right now is understanding like how to accrue value to the governance token as well, right? I think right now, for better or worse, it's kind of stuck, right? We're kind of in a rut right now that we need to unstuck, right? That we need to move forward and start for value accrual from this protocol fees going down into it, right? But anyhow, more news on that later. So going back to the professional node operators, so we're securing new deals as we go forward. One of the biggest announcement that we're going to be doing on in Dubai is a big partner that will allow us to grow the validator set twofold. Well, not twofold, but maybe a good amount of percentage, upwards of more than 25-35% more node operators should be onboarded with this plan that we're putting in motion. So just be mindful of that. That's coming. More importantly, is that we will be starting to spread the word about near protocol ecosystem. So we have an event on February 7th. We also did an event in January 7th in the Deutsche Telekom HQ in Berlin. Um, Lucio was part of that. Now it's my turn. I'm going to go to London on February 7th. We will be at the Vodafone headquarters talking about AI, talking about near, and more importantly, let me share this. Let me share. So this is the event. So if anybody's coming to London or is in London for, I think there's a big event on February 3rd. February 7th will be at the Vodafone HQ. We got a good amount of people there from Colossus Capitals, one of our enterprise node operators. We got Fireblocks as well, Lionscraft, Neverminded, which is a one of the projects coming in from the AI incubator from Horizon. And so, yeah, so it's going to be Ernst and Young as well. Some of the consultants are going to go there, talk about AI, IoT, and Web3. So anyhow, so please be on the lookout February 7th. We look forward to talking and hearing from you guys at the Vodafone HQ office. So, like I said, this is allowing us more exposure, and more importantly, allowing us a platform to talk about Meta Pool DAO, about also near what's happening on the AI side, and maybe we'll drop some memes as well there. So we'll see how that goes. Anyhow, if there's anything else, we're gonna go to the next point in the agenda. So this one's a good one. Yeah, Mexi talking about Apex and Solana happening in Mexico City. Yes, you'll see a couple of our folks there. Marcela might be coming in there. Alan might be coming in there. So anyhow, so yeah, it's going to be a fun one as well. We'll talk about it a little bit later. But this one's a really good one, right? And this one's where we're making an impact, and if everything fails, right, and we're not able to survive, at least this is something that we're going to be taking with us, right? And it's allowing 13 researchers, young talent from what we're calling frontier markets, right? Um, Latin America, Southeast Asia, regions where, well, impact of these scholarships is going to be more profound, right? And so we partner with the University of Zurich Blockchain Center. There's a summer school program. You have to apply online. Um, Deadline is April 24th. Limited spots are available. Let me share the link to the um, so they can put it right here. Next time we'll do a much better job in putting some of these QR codes so folks can put it. But anyhow, Francisco, you can share this one as well. So there you could get more information. Please apply. There's going to be a section, and I think you could put in there Meta Pool scholarship. So make sure you flag it when you apply for it. Very important. Meta Pool DAO doesn't select any of the candidates. This is University of Zurich does the filtering. And Lucio, you'd like to talk a little bit about your experience last year at the University of Zurich Blockchain Center.
No, no, it was an amazing experience. It is the university itself is a beautiful place. Besides being in Zurich, and the entire space is great, and there's people from all around the world. There was I did a small presentation, and I was giving examples of what happened in different countries, because I'm from Argentina, so you know the Argentinian experience. You know, I'm living in Italy now. You know the European, the American, and how each different people from different countries has a different experience with Web3, depending on what is your actual reality. How do you onboard on Web3? And any country I was mentioning is like in a concert, you shout out such and such country. There was somebody raising hands. A lot. I mentioned Pakistan. I don't know why, about trying to get financial services. And then after the talk, I got some two guys that say, "Oh, I'm I was very surprised you mentioned my country." So you have everything. You will meet a lot of people from everywhere, and everybody interested in crypto. And it's also, this is important. This also I got shocked by that. It's still is a very serious institution. So you will have if you get to go to that scholarship, you will have a very formal introduction into the mixing between the traditional world and what blockchain can do. So highly recommendable. Apply.
Perfect. So okay, so let's continue on this one. This is pretty straightforward. Please apply. Understand that we're focusing a lot on the crossroads between AI and blockchain. So please, if you are researching on this, no researchers, send them the link, apply for it, and ask them to and please fill out the form and a flag that you are applying for the Metapool scholarship. So this is something that we're going to be pushing during the next 2 months, 2 or 3 months, before April 24th is the deadline. The date for the scholarship for the summer program is June 17, I reckon. Let me click on the link. That way I can see it for sure. Um, so this is June to July. Let me get this one straight, so we can say yes. So it's from June 30th to July 18th. So it's the summer time in Switzerland. But anyhow, it is sometimes is sunshine, sometimes it rains, and it's a little bit cold. So don't forget, if you get selected, to bring your jacket if you're coming from much warmer climates. Anyhow, so let's continue with this one. So we got the FAQs, right? We got a couple of them coming. So a couple of you guys send it over. So let me read them through. Um, More importantly, yes, just some housekeeping, right? And then I think we can go in a little bit deep dive here on the tokenomics, review of the tokenomics that we have. But first, let's start with the MP Soul. We had some issues with the MP Soul people on staking from the restaking aggregator service. Those issues have been solved. We apologize for it. I know we drag our feet a little bit to it. It was a little bit of a holiday season, and anyhow, so some folks were out, but this is no excuse, right? We should have done a much better job here. So we take full responsibility for it. No assets are under risk. It's just that we had some issues with the front end and how it was executing the signage of the transactions and the unstaking. So now with the MP Sol pool, that is solved as well. Anybody can grab their MP Sol and just swap it for Sol as well. So anyhow, that's issue solved. Took us a little bit of time. I apologize for it, but at the end of the day, yes, we're. It's not because we were dragging our feet, not doing something. It was just people go on holidays and those things happen. Mm. Lucio, you want to add something to that?
No. That was correct. A combination of multiple kinds of wallet, multiple kinds of blockchains sometimes generate this. There were at no point anything at risk. So when there's something that is remotely at risk, is all decks, all hands on deck. So that was not the case. That was maybe why it took a lot of time. But this is important. That also created after solving this, we created this pool on Jupiter and Orca in order to provide a second as a plan B. The thing with Solana is that at some points, let's say, or there's a launch or there's something else, and it's difficult to land a transaction. So now we have at least plans B for our users.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Lucio. Okay, so also, if you have any questions, shoot them right on X on YouTube. Go right ahead. We're open to having and ask me anything format as well. We got some time as well, so we kind of went through all the slides really quickly. This time we're not dragging our feet. So anyhow, I'll go to the first question, right? So hi team, do we have any plans for listing MP DAO on centralized exchanges? Currently trading on dexes as Uniswap and Ref are huge price impact loss. Well, yes, we have been reviewing this. Reason we haven't pulled the trigger on this is just market volatility is quite high right now. Uh, Also, there needs to be demand, uh, and that justifies listing on a centralized exchange. If not, then we're just paying the market maker monthly retainer, which, to be honest, I rather distribute it to the DAO than pay a retainer. So, and you need to understand that this will be coming out of the Meta Pool DAO protocol fees, right? This is not going to be coming out of a Lucio or myself's own pocket because it doesn't. It's not. That's not the way it rolls, right? Right now, we're trying to build sustainability into it, so it has to come through the protocol fees. Um, Now, that doesn't mean that we're discarding it. It's just we need to have real demand for it in order for it to be listed on a
Yeah.
centralized exchange. Another important factor.
We need more activity. Yeah,
Exactly.
we need more activity on
On
chain
chain,
before going
exactly.
off chain.
If you look into it right now, if you go into CoinGecko, right, and we need to get Coin Market Cap as well. There's a few things that we need to get into place as well. Should we get that? Yes, definitely we should. Now,
But wait,
go right ahead.
that is a problem of trying to do something useful. It's not the it's not the right time for utility token. Right now, if you launch a successful meme, you will get listed on Binance the next day. But memes are a game. Memes are a play. You don't expect to be, let's say, 99.999% of the meme will not be alive or having some value in 3 years, and we intend to have some value and continue growing in 3 years. So it's not as easy as listing in a centralized exchange. You need to first create the demand and the activity off chain, and then you can move to a centralized exchange.
Okay. Um, got it. So yes, I'll look into your question, Abraham and Mexi, and we got some news on that one actually. So anyhow, so that's kind of where we are right now. Dexis is our where we're putting liquidity. There's going to be a part of the tokenomics that we're going to be presenting in the next couple of weeks, um, or reviewing. Sorry, we'll putting everything into place, right? Where's the milestone or roadmap for a centralized exchange listing? What does it need to happen in order for us to get listed, get a good pricing on it as well, right? So now, I suggest the team reflect on an important question. How deep is the moat you've created in near liquid staking? What will happen if tomorrow near protocol finally stops being an underdog? How much time will it take for an experienced team with funds and resources to enter near LSD market and displace Meta Pool? It seems to me that you're spreading your limited resources across several directions, while any tangible success have only emerged in one area. Could you end up losing your foothold in the near protocol ecosystem as well? Yes, that's always a risk, right? And it's a risk for everybody. Now, we faced this situation before in the first bull run, right? We've competed against Stater, we competed against Everstake slash Lido. Um, Now, can any competitor come in? Yes, most likely, yes. When? I think that is when Near stops being an underdog. Okay, so but then again, this is part of the DAO. This is not up to us, right? My question back to the ecosystem or the community is, what do you suggest you do in order for the Meta Pool DAO to continue creating a strong moat, right? Because it's easy sitting on the sidelines and waiting for us to do stuff, which we are doing, right? And our strategy right now is to diversify, right? Many of us were in our last a bear market, right, and near tank over to $1, and that's when we decided to go multi-chain, right? We didn't want to put all our eggs in one basket. Yes, onboarding new protocols does is risk of spreading ourselves too thin, but at the end of the day, that's what we do. We're staking experts. We've now, I think, we have a very strong relationship with the ecosystem with Near Foundation. We're helping everybody, right? Now it's kind of like the ask is how can the community help us as well, right? And I think this is where we need to change or make a revision in the tokenomics, right? Like how do we set up this mechanisms in place so we can create this flywheel of people really or community members helping us, right? And so my question is back to the community. Like, how can you help us create a strong moat, right? We're open to supporting you, right? But come up with ideas, right? I understand and asking the question, that's the first important step. Now, the second important step is what can we do on our part? We're putting the resources out into the community, right? We're distributing all the protocol fees. Now, are those protocol fees coming back to the DAO? Um, the preliminary analysis is not enough, right? And so we need to change that, and that's going to be some of the changes that need to happen in order for us to create this mode. Now during this bull run, that's what we need to do, right? Create a much stronger mode, but this is with the help from the community, right? And this is where an open platform really comes in. Lucio, you want to chime in into this one?
No, 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 and I agree. To be honest, nobody knows what will happen in the future, but I don't see a risk of we losing foothold on near where we have been. Let's say we have been calling near home for more than 3.5 years, and we will continue calling near home. And we also tend to push with the near community. Let's say right now we are trying to find the ways, and we will push in on AI and the mix between AI and blockchain. But at the same time, we have a ton of resources. We have a team, we have capacity, we have knowledge. So, for example, going having a 2 or 3 months with fully focus on the message of story protocol, for example, it doesn't mean that you move from one to another. That we need to understand. We are part of the crypto space, and the crypto space has a lot of components. And you can be BTC, you can be Solana, you can be NEAR, you can be Ethereum, you can be any of the L2s. Doesn't matter. We are part of the crypto community, no particular one, not no, let's say one particular uh, space. We call NEAR home, and to be honest, I'm happy that how NEAR is continually also uh, innovating and creating new avenues to move forward. But it's not we're not moving from one chain to another. We're expanding, and I don't think if at some point there's a clear indication that we can or we are not taking good care of what is our home, that is the NEAR blockchain. I think we will hear you. You can make proposal like Claudia said, and if the DAO decides, oh no, let's focus more on NEAR, or let's focus on this, or let's focus on that, that is for the DAO to decide, and the team will move forward in that direction. But right now, I don't think we are. I think we are taking good care of the chains we are into.
Yes, Arigata, you can ask any questions right now. It's open. So go right ahead. And please don't be shy, right? There's no stupid questions, only those that are not asked. So go right ahead. I'll address right now Mexi's and Abram's in real life events, right? Yeah, Monterrey is a second or third capital city in Mexico, where however you want to look into it. We'll not get into that debate. But I think one important aspect right now is yes, we are doing in real life events. That part is the initiative that we do that is called Build Buddies. We're going to have an event on February 9th in Hanoi. So let me share this tab instead. So we got Sunday, February 9th. It's going to be at the, sorry, 78 NG Trung Tien in Hanoi. So we got a few folks there. We got a lot of people signing up for that one, right? So this is just an event we do, which is just chill, right? We go there, we got some coffee, we talk shop, we talk everything crypto related. So that's something that we're going to be doing. Yes, we're launching Build Buddies Mexico City, right? More news on that. Follow us on Twitter. We'll be posting it in Discord and in Telegram as well. We'll do a much better job at posting this. So, Francisco Rose, get on it, right? Please, right now, post it on Telegram, post it on our Discord that we have Build Buddies in Hanoi coming up on February 9th. And there's going to be one happening next week, February 4th in Mexico City. We're going to be doing a meetup, and then we're announcing Build Buddies there. So yes, we're doing in real life events, very much relaxed, and more importantly, is just something to get the community together and talk everything related to crypto. Basically, onboarding newbies. That's the goal. Now, another important aspect that we wanna address, right? So they say that Meta Pool is not attractive, right? Try to come up with an action plan of burning 250 million tokens and deadline date. 750 million is more attractive than 1 million. Newcomers always check that. Always check the total supply. Totally agree, right? And that's something we're going to be doing. Now, I know that there's a hesitation from our part, but it's good to do this with a cold mindset, right? And not getting to the rhythm of the FOMO and just burning for burning, right? Like we said, everything that we committed to in the DAO has been done. There's no exceptions to that. Timeline changes, but then again, we need to do it at the best time that the impact for the DAO is much bigger, right? And that we have a plan for it, right? Um, takes time, right? We appreciate your patience, but more importantly, just if you have any ideas, by all means, push them forward, right? Create a Meta Pool improvement proposal, have discussions in our Discord. We're open to for suggestions, so go right ahead. Lucio, you wanna clear something more there?
No, no, there's a governance channel in the Discord, so please go ahead. But that is unavoidable. The burning of the 250 million. The only thing right now is how to mix it with, let's say, going to story, doing the meme wars, uh, improving the tokenomics. We need to put it in a rational roadmap in order to execute it correctly. Because it's not only burning the tokens, we need to be very clear and use the opportunity to communicate the burning of the token. It's not just that. And one more thing, Max is asking if will the voter get the meme grants winners allocation token even if we vote for the non-winner meme grant? Yes, you get you get part of the tokens that we will use the grant price to buy tokens from the market. This is the mechanism. We use the grant price to buy tokens from the market on unexpected moments in order to not create pumps and dumps. And when we finish buying all the tokens from the market, we do an airdrop. The airdrop is from the 3 winning tokens and will go to everybody that votes. It doesn't matter if you vote for the winning tokens. And proportional is a quadratic proportion to the amount of voting power you use. So the people who use a lot of voting power will get more tokens, but if you use a small amount of voting power, you get a nice amount too. When you do some quadratic distribution, you are getting a little bias on the small voting, let's say. So whales will get a lot of tokens, I drop it, but also small voters will get. Everybody that votes in the run gets three claims of airdrops, one for each winner.
There's a question here from oh, sorry, let me share this one. So there's this a talking about Indonesia support for marketing, right? Yes, we're totally on it. Do you think it's interesting or not? Yes, it is interesting. We're actually doing build buddies in Jakarta. This is another one, February 8th, that we're going to be doing Thailand in Bangkok. So shout out to Kenny, who's one of our ambassadors there. Um, and so that's up and coming. Let me see if I can get the other one here as well. One quick thing that we do here is Hanoi and Surabaya. We have another one which is up and coming right now. It's Hanoi and 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 um, and Bangkok. Let me see if this is another one. Okay, no, yeah, that's about it. So anyhow, so we will be doing more news on that one, right? So, question another. The DAO buys the token when? Okay, yeah. So buybacks, yeah, that's something we are exploring right now.
I don't know if it is buybacks or the meme coins. I think it's about the meme coins.
Oh, yeah, about the meme coins. Okay. So yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Go right ahead, Lucian.
after the voting is over, we will buy in small amounts during a period of time before the airdrop. It's not a big amount. It's not known the moment of buying, and it's designed to not cause impacts. So give us a week after the voting has ended, when we will do all the buying, and then the airdrop will come.
Yeah, Arigata. When is the in Jakarta again? More news on that. So please subscribe. This is to our Luma page. Let me send it over as well. This is the Meta Pool. And here you can see everything that's happening. Let me pass it over to Francisco so he can share it. So that's the Luma page from Meta Pool. Follow that one and subscribe to it so you can get it. Um, okay, very important. Okay, now next step. We got 3 minutes now. We need to head over to the spaces right now with meme.cooking. Um, Now, regarding the meme coins, right? So we do not buy the meme coins. The DAO doesn't buy the meme coins. Meme coins, we send the funding over to meme.cooking. Meme.cooking gets the allocation of the meme tokens. They send it over to the Meta Pool DAO, and then the Meta Pool DAO distributes it. So let me show you a little bit of how does it look like. I still this is a test one that we have. Let me share this tab. And so here you have the claim mechanism, right? Hopefully it shows okay. Well, it's a little bit low. Let me try to do a zoom in, zooming again, zooming again. Okay, there you go. So here you see that I my voting positions here for the meme coin wars round. Um, and so I get Macho and Gotti, and so you can claim it here. You have the release start and the release end date, so you'll see things like that as well. Um, so yeah, you use your voting power um, to vote on the meme on the grant on the meme wars grants round page. Then after the voting ends, you we will set a release date, and then you can go and claim your meme tokens, right? So very important.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
claim.
go right ahead.
Yeah. No, no, the claim is also distributed between multiple days, so there's no dump. You can, if you want, you can go claiming every day, or you can wait for the end of the period and claim everything together. But there's no big dump of meme coins to the voters.
To
It's
the
all
projects.
gradual release. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's some of the stuff that we wanted to also support the meme coin projects, the meme devs, right? It's just not a lot of selling pressure. I know that's part of the dynamic, but we needed to lessen the burden there. But anyhow, we're on time. Again, thank you very much for your questions. Um, any last remarks, Lucio, before we go? I think it was okay. So there you go. So
No, no, no. Be ready. 2025 seems to it's gonna be a nice year, a not boring year. I don't know if that's good or bad, and uh, and we will continue working. There are some changes in the tokenomics coming forward, and we will be moving as fast as the entire space is moving. So get ready.
exactly. Okay. So anyhow, you thank you very much. Like again, this is we couldn't be here without you, right? Yes, we're building, but at the end of the day, is this is if this is to become a fully decentralized organization, we need for you to get involved, right? If you are leaving all the work to us, then also expect us to make the decisions, right? So we want you to make the decisions. We want you to be part of the process. We will start to distribute more MPDAO, and we will look into mechanisms
Yeah.
into also making it more attractive to get listed on a centralized exchange, improve price action. We understand that that's part of it, right? But at the end of the day, it takes a village, right? And we've the core team has bring the DAO up until this point. Now the question is, do you want to make a real moat for the DAO? Help us build it. Help us build it. And the first thing is go and stake. Without TVL, we are not going to make it. And if you're expecting us to bring in all the TVL, then we're in it for a surprise, right? This is not sustainable. So we build sustainability around people coming and staking their NEAR, their SOL, their ICP, their Q, their ETH, their Aurora, whatever token we support, come and stake with us, right? If you want for us to build a strong moat. And so that's our ask as well, because it's a two-way street. We cannot do this by ourselves. We've taken it up until this point. If we really want to get the benefits of this bull run and create a strong moat, we need your help. So keep on staking and let's fucking go. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming in here. This is Claudio, Lucio. We're out. Until next time.
Thank you very
Cheers.
much.
Bye bye.
See you online. Bye bye.